Shame on you, Keir Starmer.
Shame on him!
It has been one of the most unpopular measures announced by his government, and after a huge backlash from voters and pressure from many of his own MPs, Keir Starmer pledged this week to look again at cuts to winter fuel payments.
We want to ensure that as we go forward, more pensioners are eligible for winter fuel payments.
After this statement on Wednesday, pensioners were left wondering when they'll hear more details. The Deputy Prime Minister suggests they'll come within weeks.
We've got the upcoming spending review, and I'm sure that the Chancellor will set it out when we've got the opportunity. At the first opportunity, Trevor, she will set out what we'll be able to do.
The spending review will be the first opportunity, so we might hear some of those changes in a couple of weeks' time.
I hope so, but I don't know. But I hope so. I mean, the Prime Minister has announced it, so logically to me that indicates that the Prime Minister wants to do something in this area. And if the Prime Minister wants to do that, I'm sure the Chancellor is going to look at how we can achieve that.
Kemi Badenoch says the Conservatives helped force a U-turn on winter fuel, but won't say whether her party would restore payments to all pensioners if they were in power.
They have made a mistake. They have caused problems. They have to clean up their mess. We wouldn't have been having a mess to clean up in the first place. But what I have said is that what Labour has done is not right.
Enter Nigel Farage, who reportedly wants to go to war over welfare this week, calling for winter fuel payments to be fully reinstated and for the two-child benefit cap to be scrapped. Something Angela Rayner wouldn't commit to this morning and thinks will not be a silver bullet for struggling families. Something Kemi Badenoch says is unaffordable. I asked Reform UK's Scottish spokesperson how they would fund this.
We've already identified £332 billion worth of cuts that we would make towards net zero, DEI stuff. Other problems is that the government have made when it comes to unworkable policies that we just don't think is acceptable.
Your opponents would say, though, Reform's just throwing out wish list demands that you can never deliver on.
That's just not accurate and it's not true. Instead, what we're doing is offering people a very clear set of vision as to what Reform is going to do as we head towards the next election.
Reform is trying to appeal to voters on both the left and the right of politics. Having recently secured significant success in English council elections, an upcoming by-election here in Hamilton for the Scottish Parliament will be the first major test of how seriously it should be taken as a party north of the border, perhaps especially by Scottish Labour, who only recently secured a comeback against the SNP. In Scotland, winter fuel payment is devolved and the SNP government has already announced it will bring back a cash sum for every pensioner. But a UK government decision to spend more in this area would mean more funding coming north. When the cost of living comes top of voter priorities, plans finalised in the next few weeks could come to define Labour's purpose in power.